In one word, describe commuting.
I'm thinking about that.
My sister and I are part of a slim minority of students who commute to Muhlenberg College every single day. She's new to this, but me, I've commuted back and forth for 3 years now. Sometimes it's fantastic. Other times it's flat out dismal. My college experience is forever changed by driving back and forth to school each day. But why is that? I'm gonna find out.
When I'm at Muhlenberg, home is where I grew up for the past 14 years. I commute to Muhlenberg, so I do consider Muhlenberg a second home because I have a lot of friends and I spend a lot of time there. But I feel like my home truly is where I'm with my family.
I'm from just outside of Philly, so like an hour south. And I go home every now and then if I need to, mostly for like holidays or breaks, but I spend the majority of time on campus just because like the weekends are super busy and there's usually something that I have to do here or be here for, so yeah. But I go home every now and then, it's not super far.
We're about 15 minutes away from campus. It's an easy drive, but the time on the road adds up when you think about it. Back and forth is 30 minutes combined. If I go home and come back later, that's an hour a day of driving. It gives you a lot of time to think, a lot of time to stress, a lot of time to be excited, and most importantly, a lot of time to reflect.
I don't know, I feel like you do a good job of being assimilated into the college community through extracurriculars, but I could see like other commuters maybe having a little bit of difficulty with that, not being in the same like living space and being around other people 24/7. Like I think you do have to make a bigger effort to get involved with clubs and extracurriculars to have a well-rounded social life.
I definitely feel maybe a little bit of a social disconnect with some people on campus that live there. I'm asked all the time, oh, what dorm do you live in? I'm like, oh, I don't live there. So that's definitely a disadvantage.
Sometimes I feel as if I am a shadow. There'll be moments where I have no one to talk to. Sometimes I feel truly alone. I walk around and wonder if I'm doing the right thing by not living here. When I first started commuting in 2020, I truly felt as if I were in limbo. Colleges must find better ways to assimilate commuters into their communities. Without help, some may never find their place among the crowd. A locker isn't enough.
I feel like a disadvantage of commuting is I definitely don't get to have the college experience of the party scene. When I go to parties, I'm always very conscious of what I'm doing so I can get home safe at the end of the night, because at the end of the day, I have to drive home and drive home sober and safe to my family.
Another thing I would say is like the drive home. I mean, it depends on what length the drive home is, but like people do tend to hang out late, and sometimes when it gets late, like you have to factor in the time that it takes to drive home, or if you're tired, like you have that in probably, I mean, I wouldn't know, but I know like sometimes like if you're a commuter, you might have it in the back of your head like, oh, I still have a 15-20 minute drive home and it's already 12:30, like I gotta go. And that could be like a little bit maybe pressuring at times, like to have to go by that schedule. And also I could see parking maybe being a disadvantage occasionally.
Commuting isn't all bad. A lot of times, it's a chill and unique experience. I am very thankful for the choice of being able to do it. Despite the loneliness I faced when I started, I eventually found my friends who understand the benefits of being a commuter. Commuting is bittersweet, sure, but the vibe of driving to campus is something only a select few understand and cherish.
Because a lot of people on campus don't have cars. I don't have a car on campus. You don't have a car on campus. So having a friend that does is always nice to be able to get out and do things off campus.
I feel like a lot of people go to college to get the college experience, but personally I feel more comfortable at home, and I still get that experience being on campus, eating there, having friends there, and being involved in activities.
An advantage of commuting, I think, is having like a home base. Like, because college is, you're going somewhere else, somewhere different, somewhere you're not as used to, it's kind of just comfortable being home.
My word would be eye-opening. I definitely feel like this whole experience has opened a whole new world to me. Just commuting with you and meeting new people and going through these struggles of trying to feel at home on campus when I still am living at home.